Hey everybody! Wah! How are we all today? I hope you're doing well. Welcome back to Jack 2. So, I'm going to start this off by saying, I did say I was going to stream at 1, but we are instead streaming at 2. That is due to some timing stuff that has come up that I want to do, because if I had done it, if I had started the stream at 1 like I said I was going to, then we would end the stream at 3. Whereas doing it this way, we end the stream at 4. Because at 4, there's something happening, and I'm going to keep it a surprise until we get there. So stick around. Oh, come on. So many bloody guards and traffic.
It can be so lonely at the top.
Excuse me, pardon me. So, last time we made a complete hash of stuff. We managed to make it through the Tomb of Mar, immediately lost the Precursor Stone. We managed to get basically half the Resistance arrested, and then immediately went on a daring rescue to get them all back. Now we need to figure out what the hell to do next, because the Baron having the Precursor Stone cannot stand, because the guy's a fucking
The Baron
psycho.
is still up to his old tricks. The Underground got word that several Crimson Blast
Oh,
bots
God.
are zeroing in on the hideout here.
Uh-oh.
They're armored bombs which seek out targets. If any of those blast bots reach this place, we're dead. Ah, what are you worried about, old man? You're almost dead anyway. Well, if you'd taken better care of yourself, I wouldn't be in the state I am now.
Don't bleep at my
Take out those
phone.
blast bots before they reach the hideout, Jack. They have proximity defenses, so do be careful. Good hunting.
We've got Samos in stereo. Alright. So, this mission... This could be tough. Ammunition. Yes, yes, yes.
I've got suspicious activity in this sector.
Which one's closest? Hang on. Okay, we want to head for the north one first. Out of the way, please. So these things are pretty hardcore. They can take a not insignificant amount of punishment.
This is a no-hover zone.
Thankfully, we have this beautiful boy. Well,
We need backup.
okay, this thing is just one-tapping every vehicle that gets near it. Go. When it stops reacting to shots and starts bleeping, it's about to go off. It's kind enough to drop a whole bunch of ammunition.
Stop the vehicle. Suspect fleeing into sector 5.
This one's closer than I'd like. And Bluey.
Scum.
Okay, this might... Oops. Drill it.
Scum.
Is that all of them?
Nice shooting, my boy.
Hey, it still counts.
Jack.
Oh no, it didn't count. Fuck. Also, you having fun with the redeems back there? Oh god damn it! And I don't even get my ammunition back.
Scum.
Okay, I might actually have like a bit of a problem here because okay. Need to go after. Hang on. Which one do I need to go after? Which one's closest? Hi, 1-5. Okay, south one is closest. Take out some of these guards as we go so I can refill ammunition. Be on the home stretch, yep. The problem is, this is where things get tough. Okay, looks like the laser has a minimum range. If you can get underneath it, you can kind of cheese it, but nice peacemaker ammunition. There we go. Just get away from these dudes. And torpedo. Just drill this thing with holes. Damn it! Fucking ah! It's always when I'm on like the last second.
Nothing so far.
Well, it's very unforgiving, but in like kind of a weird, like long-term kind of way, where if you take damage, there's no really easy way to get health back if you're not in a mission that like takes place outside of the city, because the only way to get health back is from crates. It's from like a health pack out of a crate. And the contents of a crate is fixed. They did kind of fix that with Jack 3, because you get the self-heal ability in that game, and the resource to fire it is very common. One peacemaker round. Bird. There he goes. Ha! Idiot. Give me ammunition. Wow, I touched it and it immediately exploded. Die!
Scum.
There we go. Oof. Very quickly just dip into the hideout here. Finally got the timing. It takes a bit of work, doesn't it? Okay. Let's hide down here for a second, wait for the alert to wear off while I take a drinky. Of course, it's immediately all sucked to the bottom. Hang on, I need to sort my water bottle out. Ah. Variable stream delay. It's not to spoil the illusion, but it's just a random chance. If you want to get motivated, it's just a 1 in 10 chance.
Sweeping for suspect.
Alright. Let's go have a word with Crew. What he's gonna want us to blow up today.
Patrolling Sector 9.
Try to time the judgment to the bombot's death. Oh, I see. I thought you were trying to get motivated. Okay.
Be advised, I'm on foot.
Just to let you know, like, the way I have my my audio set up basically means that I can't hear the triggers when they fire. I just see, like, the little flash out of the corner of my eye.
Sweeping for suspects.
Just casually run people over. No big deal.
I am disappointed with this city. This is Unit Alpha. We're en route.
Rep it. Alright. Now, is this... I feel like I'm saying this more and more as the game goes on. Is this the mission I'm thinking of that's an absolute pig? I think it is.
Hey, back to work, Toots.
She's working, Beach Ball. Quit your yapping.
Watch it, or you'll be yet another trophy hung on these walls. Jack, I want you to throw the charity
Okay.
race.
This is not the one I was
Just let
thinking of.
Errol win.
You bet against us?
Jack, it's just business. You've become a symbol to those townies. They'll bet everything on a glimmer of hope. What better time to make money? What do you say, my boy?
I'd say you're gonna lose a lot of money. Because I'm going to race, and I intend to win.
Oh, you little... You're becoming more trouble than you're worth. I wouldn't get too comfy if I was you. Everyone's expendable.
In a hurry to die, boy? Well, we don't have to wait for the big race. We can do this right now. One-on-one, through the city, using accelerator rings.
Okay,
Hit every
no, this
ring
is a
from start
different
to
mission,
finish.
but it is
Miss
still a
even
complete
one
pig.
ring and it's over. Kira already thinks you're a loser, and I'll prove it now, once and for all.
You're on.
Just shoot him.
So far.
So we've got a ring race. Oh god, through the city.
I am the beast.
Move over, buddy.
Ah, idiot. maximum focus mode.
We got him. Out of my way.
I thought he was winding up to punch me for a second there.
Stop it, Jack.
I was gonna say, haven't seen that since, like, Road Rash. Oh, God. Whee.
Boy, that was close.
Okay, I need to start it again, because... Woof. It's premature my full Order 2 announcement. Don't be surprised if it's named before June. I'm keeping an eye out, because I would definitely love a new Fallen Order game. Because Fallen Order 1 was fantastic.
This is your error.
There we go, this is going much cleaner.
Hang on, Dax!
Just-
What's that?
There we go. Thank you for knocking me free there, Errol.
Hey, watch where you're driving!
So, thing to note, Errol said during the cutscene, miss one ring and it's over. That only counts to you. He's free to miss as many rings as he likes.
Oh boy!
Hold on, Dax.
Hang on, Dax!
Fucking... Ah! Bah, 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 bah. If you go past a ring in a way where you have to, like, do a full turn to get back to it, you might as well just restart, because there's no way you can
Hang on, Dax!
recover that. Or if you just get, like, clipped into a wall, that's a good reason to restart too.
I have faith.
Geometry, my ultimate weakness. Right behind my other ultimate weakness, which is unskippable racing minigames.
Whoa!
Coming through.
Look out!
Bye-bye.
I wonder if I engineered Errol to crash enough times he would eventually explode, because that can happen in other races.
No!
Oh, for God's sake. Ah! This is attempt number 4, and attempt number 3 on that turn specifically. That stupid dive into the canals keeps getting me. Are you sure that's not Wipeout you're thinking of? Because in this game, doing the pressing L1 or R1 does the little hop. yeah, these things steer like ice cubes on a tea tray. Just like, whoop.
Hold on, Dax.
Why would you put that there? Oh. Thank you, Errol.
Oh boy.
Freaking traffic. There we go. Alright. Into the canals, didn't crash. I wonder how much of this city was designed with this race in mind. Oh, clip the lamppost.
Watch out.
Out of the way, please.
Watch out. Whoa. Hang on, Dax.
Come on, home stretch. There we go. We've won that by like a foot. Yeah, I mentioned that.
Don't get
He says
too
during the
cocky,
cutscene,
outlaw. Next
miss
time
even
we
one
race
and it's
for
over,
keeps,
but
and your head will
he
be
just
my
has to
trophy.
he just has to get to the end.
Blow it out your ear! You were bottle fed, weren't you?
Never got that remark until quite a long way later. Alright. Good old Finn. What's he up to nowadays?
Suspect's description.
Okay, I feel like I should explain. The bottle-fed remark, near as I can...
Samos, Jack, I need you to go out to the ruins in Dead Town and visit my old hut. It's now time to retrieve something I hid there long ago. Good luck, and Daxter, clean up my place when you're out there.
Roger. Continue our sweep.
But the bottle-fed remark, it feels to me at the very least that it's a kind of your mother didn't love you kind of thing. The ruins are closer, so we're going to go there first.
The area's
Leaving city safe zone.
Let's fix my break. See, I love this. I love this sneak energy stuff, but it has a real problem that all the bloody powder just sinks to the bottom. Doesn't dissolve half the time. Not sure why they brought Errol back in Jak 3. I mean, I like his style in Jak 3. It's a... Oh, hang on. Is this mission? Yes, it is. But yeah, I like his whole shtick in Jak 3. Goldeneye would have been a more logical choice. Yeah, I genuinely didn't think of that. But I like Errol, just because he's such a narcissistic psycho in this game. So I can absolutely see him like selling his soul to dark powers just like so that he can be top dog. Get off me. There we go. Sucker punch. But yeah, now that I think about it, Golem Maya would have been pretty cool. But they've been stuck in the Dark Eco silos for so long that they've mutated into some kind of horror.
£800 tiger gorilla!
to objective to bring you Titanfall. Man, if only. Where's the platform? That end. Why do you obtain my gifts, mortal? Someone beat me in a bike race and I can't let that stand. Oh, why do I always get the petty ones? Come on, jump. Right.
Back up to get out of the mech. Back up to get out of the mech.
Let's dismount. He has a gun. I also have a gun. Honestly though, like, I do like a good, like, really pathetic villain. Like, someone who... Oh god. Someone who embarks on, like, a quest to destroy the world because they got insulted. That's good. I like that. From like, a writing perspective. Like, I did actually write well, I did actually write a villain for a piece I was working on a while back, where his whole thing was, he discovered that, like, his family line got knocked out of, the line of succession for royalty, like 200 years ago, but that would have meant that he
That was funny.
that like means that he would have been king in some, you know, other timeline, and so he embarks on a massive, like, world-destroying quest so that he can become king. All those weirdos that only... Okay. I mean, Titanfall 2 it has a great single-player story, and unfortunately the multiplayer for Titanfall on the PS4 at the very least is currently dead due to DDoS attacks, though there has been rumours that it's gonna start working again soon. There's like mods and modded servers that people are working on. But like I say, for £3 you're getting more than your money's worth for
I spent many a day cleaning up this place for old Greenie.
I'm amazed that after 500 years it hasn't just like
I suppose.
disintegrated.
Before we came through the rift long ago, I was nurturing that life seed from the great tree. It seems the metalheads are attracted to its power. Take the seed to Onin now. She will prepare it for Seamus.
You mean you?
No, the other me, Daxter. My younger self needs the seed's power to become sagely.
So Metal Gear Solid 5
let me
complete
get
for
this
£3.
straight.
Hot
It's fair
damn.
to say that by bringing your younger self the life seed now, we helped you become the sage you are today. We helped you get your powers in the first place. And you never thanked us?
Thank you, Daxter. Now go do it.
Animation in this game is so good. Alright, now we... I think I can just... I can just, like, chipboard back? Yeah, there should be, like, a gap in the wall here somewhere. Oh, you gotta love it when that happens, when the separate versions are more expensive. But yeah, Ground Zeroes and Phantom Pain for a $5. Good stuff. I'm gonna be getting some extra money on Friday, so I'll run some numbers and see if I can pick anything up. Okay, this is not what I thought it was. Apparently there is no way out, so I'm just gonna blorp. I thought there was a path out of here, but apparently there ain't, so... Blob. Bye-bye. There is a way out. This way, though. Wait, I've confused myself. Ow. There it is. One of these days I'm gonna need to get like a quote mod set up, because apparently I do that a lot. I know it's like well overdue, but I've been gradually working on like a RimWorld out of context from when I played the RimWorld Ideology expansion last year, and there's some good stuff in there. Killed by poop water. Happens to the best of us.
Patrolling Sector 9. Be advised, I'm on point.
Work breaks. Let's go to the power station first, because that's closer. Dang it. It's fine. I still really need to do something about the lighting in here, because it's the summer months are rapidly approaching, and this stupid, like, the blinds in here are terrible. So anytime the sun is like shining, particularly, you know, it doesn't even have to be. Oh crap! Flubberjump. It doesn't even have to be like that sunny. If it's just not overcast, I can't see my fucking TV at all.
Hey there, sack of nerves. How's the stuff going? I've got good news and
Vin
bad
just
news.
jumped out of his skin,
Good
poor
news
dude.
is Core tells me we've got enough power online to keep the shield walls up. So for now, the city's safe. But I don't know how long the system can hold.
And the bad news?
We've detected a cluster of metalhead eggs growing up at the strip mine site.
Oh yeah, I saw
We've gotta go
those.
back there and find a way to destroy those eggs before they turn into a whole new army of creatures.
I noticed the crane was lifting a large metal container. If we could jump onto the container, we could drop the crate from above.
Hi, jump, drop. Why don't I like the sound of that?
Oh, but
Come
I
on,
do
guys,
like the sound
Let's
of it.
go.
I've got suspicious
The
activity.
paper going a whole half a mile an hour and still reel as though you were going full speed when you bump into the slightest obstacle. Yeah, the jetboard unfortunately does that. If you hit anything, you lose all momentum and you just start like spinning. So if you're in like a thin, area, you just end up ricocheting off the walls constantly. Oh, I mean, yeah. It applies to both. Alright, so now we can get across here. Because we caused enough destruction the last time we were here. Just whoop, 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 wah. When the jetboard works, you feel really graceful, but it's just tricky to get right. over. Again with this light, I can't see a bloody thing out of the blurb strip mine. Took a couple of goes, but we got there. I did at one point end up basically coming up to this entire section without realising this is not where I was meant to go. Oh! Why did my momentum all go away? That was weird. Let's use the shortcut. No, I didn't know there was a shortcut. Oh no, a hazard explodes into turkey for some reason? Oh god, going too fast. Nope. Goodbye forever. Oh god. That was weird. Okay, gotta pay attention, because that platform does not move as fast as I think it does. No, okay. Gotta do a front flip to... Why is this jump of all things sticking me? I've done like 4 different variations of that exact jump just to get here. There we go. A zoom. Shortcut skips the slow moving car. Okay. Thanks for the platform. Yeah. Oh man. It amazed me when Colonel showed me that he still has that old screenshot from that conversation. For those not in the know, I've mentioned that I have streamed this series once before, and the first time that I went through through the games, at one point we started a conversation on discount, like, Russian knockoff video games, which we took to calling the Flatplormers. Starring such incredible highlights as the Jumping Twins. Textbook dismount. Fantastic. Look, they kind of look at each other like, well, that sure was a thing. Alright, we flattened all them eggs with a shipping container. There's metal things that keep a cart suspended, you can grind up them. I did not know that. Okay. That's fun. Oh, I get, yeah, so then I guess you just, like, grind across the top and that lets you skip having to, like, sit there on the container waiting for it to move. But yeah, that conversation was fun, and then it turned out that my good buddy Colonel, who you may have seen around the chat every now and then, viewers at home, had a screenshot of that conversation, which was absolutely hilarious. I can't remember. I know what the mission that comes after this is, but I don't know if there's a minigame or what that I need to do for Onin. Send me an image or link. Oh. let's pause a moment because I gotta. If this is what, yeah, here we go. Okay, I'm gonna. Can I do browser source with this? I wonder. Pretty close to the final stretch. Okay. Let's see. Can I do browser source with this? Is that gonna work? Yeah, there it is. Okay. Let's also. There we go. This conversation was like absolutely fantastic. Bonus stretch starts with win class 1 race at stadium. Dang. Now I'm kind of wishing that I had started earlier because we're nearly an hour deep and oh well, we may just have to carry it on tomorrow and it'll be like a short stream and I'll edit it together later. Who knows? But yeah, this conversation was absolute gold. Speed porcupine. Vampire castle. Alright. I'm gonna save that. Oh, I have missed the turning. Turner.
I've got suspicious activity in this sector.
Onan says, what took you so long? We had to skip lunch waiting for you too. Ah, okay. She really says, thank you for saving the live seed.
I love how
But I wouldn't
animated
say
and
that if I were
flappy
her.
she is.
Give Onan the seed, and she will prepare it for Semus.
Back
Do
off,
not
featherweight!
eat
Listen,
the
Tiny
life
Dale,
seed.
I was leading my 100th flock south before you had fur one between your legs. Not that your fur means anything.
At least I'm not
Got
some of
him.
a stuffed, over-yapping, feather-dusty mouthpiece for the world's oldest professional. Jack says, have a nice day. Jack says, I can't think on my own. Jack says, go bite yourself.
That's it, rat boy. Now you've really pissed me off.
Knock it off, both of you.
You're lucky I'm
Final strength
fat.
failure into
Onan
5
says
missions
take
plus
the
3 things in
energized
between.
life seed.
There is
Tell
one
Samos
particular
to
mission that I'm
even forest. It will
dreading.
give Samos the power he needs to finally see the forest from the trees. Go, quickly.
Okay, I thought there was more to this. But there's a particular... God damn, there's... Why is it that there's so many jokes in these games that I never got until, like, years later? Yes, because there are certain ladies who are referred to as doing the world's oldest profession. And speed. There we go. Get them speed boosts.
Please advise. Suspect's description.
Coming through. There's a thing you can get, one of the secrets in Jack 3 that you can get a turbo jetboard that brings the... You can bring the jetboard to speeds comparable to the buggies. And my god, it's hard to control.
Opening outer shield.
They were designed to catch people out with the exact knowledge that you now possess. Yeah, it's designed for the dads who are being forced to play the game along with the kid. The neon signs a city has, the better. Yep. Everybody loves cyberpunk aesthetic. How much? Okay, I can't check from here. I was about to say I want to check how much meter I've got for Dark Jack, but... river does not go that way. Oh, that's not right. Hang on. There it is. That's the cave I'm looking for. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Gotham Knights. Because it looks very much like they've learned basically nothing from the Marvel's Avengers MMO disaster. Jason's web design is criminal. I saw. He just looks like a potato.
I mean, you told me to. Or, well, I mean, your older version. Whatever. We heard you needed the life seed.
Yes.
Chucks it at him.
Power will help me speak to the planets.
There he is! Roger, we're en route. I see him.
Jack, protect me from these guards. I must ask the plants vital questions
sending-
about our future.
Alright, they brought jetpack guys. Very kind of these guys to drop almost exclusively blue ammunition. Heavy ordnance. Peacemaker ammunition, good. It's only one shot, but that's pretty handy if it gets busy. Keep weighing down the trigger and hope these fucking jetpack guys won't sit still long enough for me to actually get the bead on them. Okay, there's lots going on in chat that I can't read right now. Hold your ground, he says as he slumps over. We have gone forwards in time. Basically, at the end of Precursor Legacy, we found a time machine and then it blew up. Anyone else want a party? Didn't fucking think so. Okay, Samuel's got tased a few times, but he should be alright.
Sight gave me a terrible vision. The Baron is planning to destroy the Precursor Stone. He aims to crack it open somehow. If he does this, the energy released will be beyond comprehension.
Why is young
It will
Samos here?
destroy the world
Time paradox.
more, ending all life. The
It does get
plants
explained
are
later.
Crying out for protection. You must stop the Baron, Jack. Stop
The
him
future.
however you can.
Sure. Yeah, it will get explained. Basically, there's time fuckery afoot. Yeah, I agree with 1.5. If I was making this game now, I would probably there's probably a lot of changes that I would make to just the general design of Haven City. Hounds of Tindalos. I am not familiar. Honestly, though, if we're talking about Gotham Knights, like, I'd say probably the biggest, most damning thing is that I have watched several gameplay videos, and I've no fucking clue what the game is. Like, is it an action RPG? Is it just, like, an open world? I don't know. I have no idea what's going on with the game. Mythos creatures, they're basically Eldritch Horror equivalent to the time control from during the Xenoverse. Okay, so they're the Langoliers then. Is that what I'm picking up here?
Decontamination complete.
Seal off the area.
Also, Bruto wants a word. I think this is going to be like the last time we ever see him in the game. Oops. Sorry, officer.
It's Brother Jack and his little origin pal. Thank the totem I sees you. You help lurkers once time. You help us twos?
Look, Brooder, we've got our own problems to deal with right now.
But you no big to do ruckus you cause a dig? I know all caves like back of claw. And Mars Tomb, nowhere there. Now metalheads find hidden lurker village in caves. They bite and hurt village real bad. And me lurker brothers trapped like animals.
Hello, they are animals.
We're no longer evil lurking bad to bones, orangey boy. We good now. Metalheaders are bad. They is enemies.
Yeah, I guess we're all on the same boat now.
And this ship is
Travel
sinking
through time and
fast,
risk it,
brother.
attracting the attention of the hounded Tindars who live in the corners of time and can manifest in the physical world through any corner of 120 degrees or shallower. That's very specific. So wait, are they kind of like the corner hounds from Dresden? Is that kind of the vibe I'm getting? It's a weird adaptation of Pac-Man. Langoliers is such a weird, like, a weird story in general. Just from...
Get more cruisers in here.
Hey buddy, get in.
High-speed chase in Sector 4.
Oh good, we're doing this, I see. Right, get in. That's where they are. Oh, okay. The name didn't ring a bell. Yikes. Yes, thankfully I don't get up to much time shenaniganery in my own work. So this one is still in the gardens, let's go get him. So thankfully I've never had to deal with anything of corner hounds. Easier to say, yeah. So thankfully I've never had to deal with anything of that description in my own work. Get dunked, idiot. Ah.
Suspect in vehicle. High-speed chase in Sector 4.
Yeah, that is basically an entire other department.
High-speed chase in Sector 4.
Although my department is obligated to write it all down, so drop.
Suspect moving to Sector 6.
Oh, he wants to go to a different hatch, okay. Oh nice, there's one closer. That's handy. If only these hatches ever came up again.
Suspect fleeing into Sector 5.
Damn it! The lurker fell in the water.
Stop! Be advised, I'm on foot.
The time Department of Greenwich. That's a little on the nose, don't you find? Okay. First, again, because then it's close. No, but there is a reason for that. Is because Greenwich is a major metropolitan area, whereas arsefuck nowhere California has a nice amount of empty, barren nothing surrounding it. So if anything goes wrong, then it's fine. The overspill can be mitigated. For you while we're passing.
Suspect fleeing into Sector 5. Call in more Hellcats.
There we go. That makes those two a lot easier to sort out. Alright, let's head the other way this time. Sorry, what was that? I didn't quite catch what you were saying there. Maybe get my front bumper out your mouth and try it again. I love cutting these guys off, just by flattening them.
I've got suspicious activity in this sector.
Is being shot at. Suspicious activity. They hire you guys from Skyrim? To pick up a fresh vehicle once I drop this dude off. The answer is yes. Right, no need for a fresh vehicle because he's right here. Get in, buddy. Stability task force in Antarctica. I mean, there's a lot more to it than that, but pretty much. Because if something goes wrong and Antarctica ends up getting sent back a few hundred years in time, if anything, that's a positive. Antarctica is one of those places that's not known to change dramatically with the passing of the years. Okay, fresh, heavy vehicle.
Nothing so far.
Nothing so far, just watched a carjacking right in front of me. John Carpenter fans. No. Remember, this is a big organisation that is the VSS. So, you know, there's plenty of John Carpenter fans and Heinlein fans and, you know, classic sci-fi. This stuff happens. We're a bunch of nerds. But don't fall in the water this time, you monkey. what? Don't fall in the drink, please.
Stop the vehicle! Alert! Alert! Stop right there! Pursuing target! Stop the vehicle!
Seriously, how fast do you build these turrets? Get in. His pathfinding's bugged out again.
Stop! No! Out of the vehicle! No! Go for Hellcat!
I think he's clipped into a wall. Oh wait, he is? There he is.
Suspect fleeing into Sector 5!
There we go, that should reset his pathfinding. Oh my god, I hate him! Oh my god. Ah! Just stay nerds with what we deal with. If anything, this kind of work will probably make you more nerdy. Genuinely.
Please advise. Suspect's description. Sweeping for
Let's
suspect.
try this again. I'd appreciate it if your pathfinding would fucking behave. Okay.
Suspect in vehicle. Out! In vehicle.
Here, let me taxi you 10 feet.
Suspect fleeing into Sector 5. Stop the vehicle!
That's a clip. Thank you. Remember to send it to the Discord once it's done.
Get more cruisers in here. Patrolling Sector 9.
These guys busting pathfinding is just pain. Oh, while I remember, I say post it to the Discord. Links are still blocked in chat. I may... Honestly, I think I might unblock links one of these days because I've not had any bots or what have you try to... can't actually find the clapperboard. Should be bottom right, like a little sort of clapperboard looking icon next to full screen.
Get more cruisers in here. High-speed chase in Sector 4.
I assume you're watching on the website rather than like on the Twitch website rather than on a mobile or whatever. We're nearly done.
Be advised, I'm on foot.
Hopefully, once again, we can do this without the pathfinding farting out right on top of a fucking turret gun.
Sweeping for suspects.
Oh, hey, Ratchet and Clank.
Stop the vehicle! No! Suspect in vehicle.
Let's find Out of the way. I'm trying to get that heavy vehicle there. Shoot him down over the water. There we go. Mounted up. Just need to drop him off now. Just watched the Resi Netflix series trailer. Infinite Darkness? Question mark? I don't know the one you mean. It wasn't. Oh, or do you mean the?
We don't forget. If ever you need us, we help you.
Yeah, I don't think the lurkers ever come up again in this game. Brand new live action series. Okay. Oh, is it the Welcome to Raccoon City one? Where they cast a guy who looks like Carlos to play as Leon?
Nothing so far.
Starring Lance Reddick. Okay, this is not ringing a bell.
Moving to next sector.
Genuinely, I'm not. I don't think I know what you're talking about. Wait for the VOD. Okay, well.
Please advise.
Trailer was only released 2 minutes ago. Okay, it's nothing I would have seen then. We can watch it later. I don't know why Resident Evil has, like, struggled so much with, spin-off properties. Not as much, oh dear. I don't know why Resident Evil has struggled so much with spin-off properties, like the fucking Wes Anderson movies, Misery, and, like, the CG movies were pretty fun, but not for any reason that they were designed to be, because they came out around the same time as Resident Evil 6, and that should tell you about everything you need to know. And then they did the Welcome to Raccoon City movie that just, like, landed like a wet thud. Welcome to Raccoon City was a disappointment apart from the bit at the end where Leon blows something up with a rocket launcher and Chris goes, really a rocket launcher? I found it in first class.
I can't believe it. We were so close. The Baron stole the precursor stone right out from under us. And after all,
well, the trouble is that the
hard work, Torn has betrayed the cause.
Torn meant well. He was protecting one of our own.
We must get that stone back.
I'm working on it.
Yeah, we're working on it.
I've underestimated this Baron, and now it appears he has taken the boy as well. Think. What will the Baron's next move be?
Well, if I had the precursor stone with all that power, I'd use it to build a giant palace. A palace with the biggest harem of women the world has ever known. And there'd be a swimming pool filled to the brim with chocolate. Slightly minty. Yeah, a massive pool of gooey chocolate. Then the girls and I would jump in together. What?
Deep breaths.
I want you to go
Deep
out to
breaths,
the drill
please.
platform again. If you can destroy the main control tower there, it should temporarily stop the Baron's use of eco to harm us.
Yeah, the dog will never come up again outside of this game, which is a damn pity because he's cute. I don't know, like with Resident Evil, I feel like there is great potential for like an animated series, because like Infinite Darkness and Redemption? No. What was the other one? I can't remember the name. But there was another Resident Evil like animated series that was really good and really dumb. It's the one that had the one. It was the one where the one that everyone clips that has the like really stupid gunfight between Chris and the other dude, where they're like constantly dancing around each other. Well, from it in a modular fashion, was trying to include character setting for the toners a lot. Yeah, I get that, because it's like you're trying to include, you know, all the setup and stuff since 1998, when, you know, so it's 20-some years of backstabs and betrayals. It's just the trouble is that they always seem to like adapt the wrong stuff. Fire. Honestly though, like, I would say you could do it fairly easily if you just adapt Resident Evil 2, 3, and Outbreak. Oh, come on. Well, goodbye forever. Damn it. Alright, I need to take a second. We'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Appreciate that Welcome was actually trying to adapt the game story. Problem was they stopped adapting and started poorly fan-wanking halfway through. Oh dear. What happened, dread I ask? Okay. I don't know, the W.S. Anderson movies are such a fucking, like, anomaly to me, because I do not understand how people like them. Because those movies to me just read as Anderson was like, I need something that I can use to show off how amazing my wife is. And then Capcom is like, hey, we need someone to make Resident Evil movies. And then like Paul Anderson, just like sort of speed read the Wikipedia page for Resident Evil 2, and then was like, yeah, good enough. We'll just like invent a new character who is way more cool and badass than Jill Valentine for some reason. OMG zombies, remember this thing from the games. Oh, that drives me nuts! That was why I hated, like, the third Anderson movie so much, because it was just like, hey, here's a liquor and Las Plagas for some reason, despite the fact that we haven't established those as being things at all. And then Nemesis shows up and just beats the stuffing out of a liquor. I'm like, did you... what? One of those visually uninteresting gunfights that's a dark room with multiple blinding flashes. Ugh. That's such a pity, because I saw the trailer for that, for Welcome to Raccoon City, and I was like, okay, I like what they've got going on here. A bit of a questionable casting choice for Leon, but... So in the Oni movies, at least they have some kind of identity beyond Halo for the wiki articles we skimmed. But they do that, though. Like I said, they just have, like, a Licker and Nemesis, and Las Plagas shows up for some reason. God damn it. I'm making an absolute hash of this. Now, I do want to get away, like, I want to say that I'm not saying the, hey, you should hire fans to do it, because that never works out. But, like, get someone to actually, you know, play the games and display some interest. Watching those movies do their own thing, whereas you feel like they're watching a skim. Oh, it's that bad, huh? That's such a pity. Oh wow, okay. The road writers you solve 90% of your problems. People don't appreciate that. Like, hire decent writers, for God's sake. As easy as it sounds, yeah. Because you never know when your writers might suddenly get hired on to do other stuff and just very hastily burn the entire franchise to the ground. Game of Thrones. One of these days, here's a thought completely unbidden. One of these days, I want the Resident Evil 4 merchant to just show up with no explanation. Like Resident Evil 9, the merchant just shows up and is there full on like, what do you buy? And it's never explained. This problem with welcome is open 20 plot threads and forgets they exist until the final act. I mean, the Resident Evil story already kind of does that, but you can kind of get away with that in a game because then you could just have it come up again in the sequel, not so much in a movie. Yeah, Arcane is quite good, but it comes, like, Arcane being as good as it is comes across as this very kind of desperate plea for help in a kind of like, look, we have all this amazing lore, but we're strangled by a game that we hate having to make. Oh shit, I thought, yikes, that hurt. Okay, I thought the laser was going to come from a different angle, but guess not. Please let there be a checkpoint. What's his face? The Doctor is introduced in the first half. I've seen him, but you mean Birkin? Because Welcome to Raccoon City is an adaptation of Resident Evil 2, isn't it? So that'd be old Billy B.
Emergency overrides initiated. Alert. Backup cooling system failure. Emergency overrides initiated.
Fuck your emergency overrides.
Alert. Backup cooling system failure. Emergency overrides initiated.
1 and 2 kind of...
Backup cooling system failure.
I mean, like... Yeah, you can kind of do that, but you'd be better off doing... Because the trouble is that Resident Evil 2, 1 and 2 take place months apart. Resident Evil 2 and 3 happen across the course of the same 2 days. So you'd be better off doing 2 and 3 than 1 and 2.
Emergency overrides initiated. Gotta run! Backup systems failing.
Although, now that I think about it, like I'm sort of racking my brain for knowledge about Resident Evil 2. Billy Birkin doesn't come up that much. Well, that was the thing. Resident Evil 1 happens, and then it all gets covered up, and Umbrella is like busy shredding the evidence, part of which is their entire operation in Raccoon City, and then Billy Birkin's like, no, you can't have my life's work, which is the G virus. They kill him. And then Billy Birkin kills them right back. Fuck RE1. Fair enough. Oh, okay. Made that with like a tenth of a second to spare. You had to adapt to a Resident Evil property in some way, what would you do? Outbreak. I'd make an animated series about Outbreak. And Outbreak File 2, but then again that was like, File 2 was just like, hey, here's more Outbreak. Like, you have each episode be introducing one of the main characters from Outbreak, and, like, it's going through each... What the hell did I set the alert off? I didn't hit him. That wasn't the guard I hit. But you have each episode in the season setting up a character and what they're going through. So, like, episode 1 would be the famous bar scene from the start of Outbreak 1, and then with it following the cop guy. And then have it all come together at the end, where all the gang suddenly meet and launch their big plan to escape from the city. As for animation style, I'm kind of a little biased, but Castlevania animated, like the Castlevania Netflix series, get those guys to do it. Because they're a bunch of fucking wizards. And I want to see them do like some intense, slow-paced horror of a guy trying to find his way through the staff, like trying to find his way out of the staff room of a bar while the bar is being swarmed by zombies downstairs. Puzzled me out for a while. Why haven't we gotten an Ari Muso game? Just playing as Wesker or Nemesis, just fucking mowing through zombies. I mean, yeah, like... that would be pretty funny. Resident Evil Muso game.
I've got suspicious activity in this sector.
But yeah, that's what I... If I was gonna do a thing for like an animated, well, any kind of adaptation of a Resident Evil property, it would be Outbreak. Because you've got a diverse ensemble cast, you've got a nice big, sort of semi-vague threat hanging over everyone that each character deals with in their own unique way. There's plenty of like friction because you've got a load of stressed people dealing with stuff they've got no idea. Actually, no, hang on. There has been a Resident Evil.
Our last hope rests with one still untouched by pain, and you must protect this young soul in our moment of truth. I grant you another dark power.
Dark Jack is now invincible. Oh yeah, let's rip shit up. But yeah, there was the Resident Evil Mercenaries mode that got its entire own game in Officers. That got its entire game on the 3DS with it was called, I think it was just called like Mercenaries 3D. Imagine Jack Krauser from 4 kind of playing. Yeah, where you can just like pull his giant like spiky arm out and torpedo dive people. Character idea is good because you can write human drama without having them need to be like Chris Redfield. Yeah, exactly. I'm pretty sure like the most heavily, I can't remember, I think his name was like Jack or something. Can't remember what the dude's name was, but he was the cop in Resident Evil Outbreak. He was like the most kind of the biggest badass out of the crew. And he was, if I remember his character biography right, he was kind of a loose cannon, a bit of a cowboy kind of cop, and the other cops didn't like him. It'd be pretty funny. Oh, that'd be a cool scene. Have him go back to RPD and be like, the other cops need me, I need to meet up with RPD. And then he goes to RPD and finds the Happy First Day Leon stuff up all over the walls and has this kind of moment of, oh, I hope Leon's okay. That'd be nice. Looking at the time and realizing
I'll show you guys what I've been working on if you promise not to laugh.
Ooh, I love surprises, and I love to laugh. Show me, show me.
I've been building a replica of our crashed rift riding machine from old artifacts.
That's my girl.
But I'm still missing
rebuilding
two
the time
pieces.
Figures.
Vince says I need an artifact called the Time Map and an old energy gem history books called the Heart of Mar. And I've looked in every book on precursor history I can find, but the rift ring seems to have vanished.
You did all this? I mean, that's useful.
Oh, will you two stop moping around and make up already?
I've seen the Heart of Mar. Crew has it. We'll get those 2 artifacts, Kira.
Attention all drivers. The Class 1 championship race is about to begin.
Well, here goes. The race of my life.
Be smart
Jack,
enough because now you're not
I
adapting
just
the
wanted
game.
you
You've
to
got
know.
ensemble in a
Well,
desperate situation.
You're the best racer I've
There's
ever seen.
been hundreds of great stories on
What
that
about
premise.
me?
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
jealous
But
here.
now you have
You wanna
like
drive?
Against that crazy loon arrow?
the
No
overhanging.
way. You got
Why
the
am I doing hand
handlebars,
gestures?
brother.
You can't
and
see
you
my
better
hands.
keep us alive, or I will never speak to you again. Obviously.
Leave him in the dust, Jack.
But you have the overarching kind of spectre of the Umbrella Corporation, and you could do like hell. You could even do Operation Raccoon City and have a couple of the UBCS guys show up, and you have like these moments of tension of like, are they actually here to help? You know. All right. Yes, sprinkling, like Salt Bay. Was that the name of the guy in the meme? Where the guy doing little sprinkles?
I more than just to win, eco freak. I want you.
I love how insane Errol is.
Today, your nerve and skill will be tested for our amusement. If any of you should by some small chance beat our grand champion Harold, then you will be awarded a month's supply of eco. And a short tour of my palace to see how the other half look. Good luck! And
3 words for you: control sequel movie. What you think?
get set!
Pass. Honestly, what I want is a Control expanded universe. Control was great. I don't think it's got room for a sequel. A movie is just not the right format. But what I want is more games set in the Control universe. Getting that with Alan Wake 2. That's actually... Okay, that is actually happening, is it? Because they've been talking about Alan Wake 2 since about 2009. Oh shit, whoa. Oh crap. I think I may need to restart here. Yeah, I'm gonna need to restart because I've damaged the car too much. Alan Wake 2 has been announced with a trailer that is directly linked to Control. Nice. Yeah, because Control did the AWE expansion, which the actual name of the expansion is Altered World Event, but everyone just called it Alan Wake expansion. But yeah, Alan Wake was really good, and Control was fucking fantastic. Whoa! Oh crap. If you ever damage your vehicle enough to the point where it catches fire, you're basically dead. 2023, I believe. Ooh. I am saving Alan Wake for spooky season this year. I am gonna play Alan Wake, but I'm waiting for Halloween. Find more choice locations to use the boosts. Oh, this isn't working. Just gotta focus. So I can't look at chat at all right now. The accelerator was crashing to the wall. Oh shit, Errol crashed, he's down to 4th. Okay, he's catching up. Brakes. Oh, that was bad. Lost a lot of time there. Oh, Errol's crashed again, lost a lot of time. His AI is suffering today. And hard right into victory. EU. We reset the control universe, focusing on an FBC op could work, but it's made by someone who wants to make the movie, not a paycheck. Get Sam Lake to do it. Just get Sam Lake to do it. Could work.
Thank you very much. I love my public.
Yeah, exactly.
And who is this worthy opponent? In my world, good men are bought, broken. So which is it?
Surprise.
What?
Just a little closer. We need to talk.
Cool, don't you get it? It's over, Jack. All the heroes died long ago. Only survival remains, by whatever means. This city is mine. These lives are mine. This war is mine. War people die. Kill it. Look out! I win, Jack.
Rip Errol. Let's get out of here. Come on, let's get some speed, please. Oh wow, they work fast. They've already put up the championship posters. Alright. Hey, come on, I need to do wrap-up because there's stuff going on today. Multimedia franchises work. Dead Space. That didn't work. Alright, so we're gonna do wrap up because there is stuff happening that I didn't think was happening until later in the day, so I'm gonna do that later. Pokemon, fair enough. But yeah, I'm gonna send you all over to another stream because let's move on over to the booth. Hello. So, there is a certain person, you may have seen her around the stream chat every now and then, is... oh, come on, Raid. Raid. Fluffy Bun. So it is her VTuber debut today. Let's make sure I've spelt the name correctly. There we go. So it's her VTuber debut today. So I'm going to go send you all to say hi to her. She's precious. She's been very helpful with assorted stream business. And I like to help out my friends. So all y'all say hi to her from me, because I'm going to go say hi as well, and we will begin the home stretch of this game tomorrow. Until then, thank you all for joining me, good night, and much love.